But then kind of moving on now to the final guy, your favorite guy, and we are recording
Yeah.
this Tuesday night, August 31st. So big developments in the Patriots world.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
so, but Mac Jones, I think you have him ranked second.
Yeah, I have him at number
Okay.
2. I mean, I as a Patriots fan could not be happier with the performance of Mac Jones. I definitely understand why they want to go with Mac Jones over Cam Newton, and we will be making a video
Yeah,
about
we'll
the
talk
release of
about that
Cam
at a
Newton
later
here.
video.
Yeah, here shortly. But I mean, 36 completions, 380 yards, almost 11 yards a completion at almost 70% completion percentage.
Mm-hmm.
He did only throw 1 touchdown, but he had 4 total touchdown opportunities. He made the throw on all 4. 3 of them were drops.
Mm-hmm.
So make of that what you will, but he had no turnover potential plays, and he had the highest rating of any rookie quarterback in the preseason in PFF history at a 92.2.
Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, that's
So
pretty good.
yeah, as a Patriots fan, I could not be more excited. I think he is a perfect fit for this system. I get that he probably threw a lot of checkdowns, but honestly, New England will dink and dunk their way to the Super Bowl if they have to. So I think he's a perfect fit for New England.
Well, and that's with like the dink and dunks. That's why the completion percentages are so high. The amount of check down passes that are done, and we've talked about this. It's like it's running the ball through the air. Make
Yeah.
a 3-yard pass and then get tackled a yard later. Boom, 2nd and 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
that's all you need right there.
And then your playbook's open for the next 2 plays. So it's
Yeah,
just kind of
absolutely. You can actually run the ball, or you can take a shot deep. And for me, Mac Jones, as you guys have noticed, I have not said first overall until now. Mac Jones, I think, had the best preseason because he literally like played his way into a starting job. I mean, that to me, I think, is the essence of having a good preseason. He literally got his competition cut. Like Cam Newton is not a threat to take his job anymore. He played so well and he was so consistent that Mac Jones and Bill Belichick, Rob Kraft, and Josh McDaniels were like, "Look, we're just going to go with you now. You have impressed us a lot. We'll still slowly work your way. We know you're going to have these rookie mistakes, but I mean, he played phenomenal. And everything we said about Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence about running the offense, I honestly think he might have done it the best." Personally, now talent-wise, I think he is still behind behind Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. But as you mentioned already, the Patriots are fine going 3 or 4 yards passing the ball. They don't need to take those shots deep because they know that they can move the ball. They trust their offensive line to be able to run the ball when they're able to. They trust him to protect him when they need to throw the ball. And Mac Jones, of course, it is the preseason. Didn't really make too many mistakes. Didn't have any turnover potential plays, and
he didn't have any. There were no passes he threw that were potentially picked off. Yeah. There was no strip sacks that somebody recovered, like nothing, not at all.
Yeah. So for me, like he had the best preseason. Like that's just Cam Newton's gone. It is Mac Jones' team now. And that's what you want out of a preseason, right? Going into it. So I mean, how many people? And I know I said it. How many people were saying that Mac Jones is going to sit a year? Learn the system, learn the offense.
I mean, there were a lot of people that were saying that Cam Newton was going to start and then we'll go from there. But I did not see this coming at all, especially after Cam Newton played well in the week 2 of the preseason. Then he only had 3 pass attempts or 5 pass attempts or whatever in week 3 of the preseason. So I just chalked that up. I just chalked that up as, okay, well, then they'll just get Cam ready the next couple of weeks and let Mac get all these reps to just get stuff under his belt. Yeah. But look, the only thing that I guess concerned me was at the end of the Giants game was Mac took 3 sacks just because he was holding on to the ball too long. But part of that is just because the Patriots receivers suck. And I think the Patriots this year are going to run the ball into oblivion with the running backs that they have back there. And so I cannot be more excited for Mac Jones. I think a new era is upon the New England Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited to watch this Jets Patriots rivalry get heated up because both these quarterbacks are going to be good.
It's going to be fun. I think the AFC East, all the quarterbacks were taken in the past 3 years. Isn't Josh Allen in his third year? Or fourth year? Okay.
Yeah.
Those are in the past 4 years then. So
yeah,
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, because week 1 in New England, you have the Alabama quarterbacks going to be dueling it out, which is crazy to think about. The last 2 Alabama quarterbacks, who are both first-round picks, are going to duke it out. And then week 2, New England's going to the Jets, where the 2 division rival first-round pick quarterbacks are going to duke it out. So
yeah,
I'm excited. I think that this rookie quarterback class is one of the best that we've ever seen. And look, I'm excited. I think that this is going to be a very fun year of football.